Ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to hockey's meanest, toughest enforcers, there's one name that resonates above all others: Ryan Reaves. He's the player who needs no introduction, having carved his aggressive path through the league, pun intended, making a mark that's as feared as it is respected.
Who had 10 goals last year. There's a turnover, and Noah Gregor's on it. Got Reaves in front, scores! Ryan Reaves back home, and he's tied it.
But let's not beat around the bush. In doing so, he's amassed quite a list of adversaries. Today, we're diving headfirst into the intense rivalries that have brewed over the years. Join me as we explore the players who've earned a special place on Ryan Reaves' list of hockey's most despised foes. Coming in at number 4 on our list, we have a rivalry that might not be as brutal as some of the others, but it's certainly been a recurring clash over the years. These two forwards seem to have a magnetic attraction on the ice, constantly finding themselves in nods of agreement, or shall we say collisions. Their history dates back to Ryan Reaves' time with the St. Louis Blues, where the sparks first flew. Now, you might be wondering if this is just a friendly competition or something more.
Now Reaves and McLeod are going to square off. Why not? Oh boy. Here we go. Reaves' second goal of the night. He went at it earlier with Watson. Now he'll take on McLeod.
Well, let me leave you with a little nugget of suspicion. During an interview with the Pittsburgh Penguins, back when Reaves was a part of their roster, he was posed with a peculiar hypothetical question. If you could fight 100 duck-sized Cody McLeods or one Cody McLeod-sized duck, which would you pick and why? Reaves' response was nothing short of intriguing. With a sly grin, he answered, 100 duck-sized Cody McLeods, I guess. I feel like I have big feet, so I could squish them all. I feel like I already did that with the regular-sized Cody McLeod. Now, that's a reply that raises an eyebrow or two.
So we're going to have another fight. Here we go. Reaves dropping the gloves with McLeod. McLeod. Helmet comes off. A quick right hand by McLeod. And another right by...
Is it all in good fun, or does it hint at a deeper rivalry? We'll let you be the judge of that one. At the number 3 spot on our list, we dive into the heated world of playoff rivalries. The postseason is that time of year when new grudges seem to be born, and emotions run hotter than ever. In a recent playoff showdown between the Vegas Golden Knights and the San Jose Sharks, the intensity reached new heights. It all began during the first round when the veteran Joe Thornton, already frustrated over a missed call, decided to take matters into his own hands during Game 3. Thornton introduced his shoulder to Thomas Nosek's head, sparking an on-ice incident that had fans on the edge of their seats. Ryan Reaves, never one to shy away from speaking his mind, didn't hold back during post-game interviews. He chimed in on the incident with a touch of humor, saying, "I've got a buddy with a grandpa who's going through the same thing. He can't see very well because he's getting old and needs glasses. If he gets suspended, he's going to have a hard time seeing from the press box." Reaves' comment added a unique twist to the tension. However, Thornton wasn't one to let things slide. After Game 4, he fired back with his own verbal jabs, particularly aimed at the spirited fight between Reaves and his teammate, Evander Kane. With a wry smile, Thornton commented, 40 goals for. I thought he looked good in that fight. It was tough to see Ryan go down like that against a 30-goal scorer. The exchange of words only fueled the fire between these two, making it a rivalry to watch out for in future matchups. So, there you have it. Another chapter in the book of hockey rivalries, where passion and competitiveness come together to create unforgettable moments on the ice. At the number 2 spot on our list, we find a rivalry that's as intense as it gets in the world of hockey, featuring none other than Ryan Reaves and Evander Kane. It seems almost inevitable that these two fiery fighters would eventually cross paths, given their shared love for a challenge. Their history goes way back to their days in the Western Hockey League, WHL, when they were rivals before they even became professionals. This initial rivalry laid the groundwork for future encounters. Their mutual distaste for each other didn't fade with time. It only intensified. Their first clash as NHL pros took place in Buffalo, and it was clear that the animosity between them was far from over. But the real fireworks happened in Sin City, where several taunts and chirps between Reaves and Kane escalated to a full-blown on-ice showdown. Even after the fight was broken up, the two continued to exchange heated words on the ice, and later off it. In a post-fight interview, when asked about the altercation, Reaves didn't hold back. He remarked, "I would have liked a couple more hits. I wish he would have stood up to me." When questioned about whether he respected Kane for dropping the gloves, Reaves offered a begrudging acknowledgement. "Yeah, I guess a little bit, but not a lot, to be honest. I'm not ever really gonna respect that guy." And just when you thought Ryan Reaves was all about the grit and aggression, he decided to add a touch of humor to the mix. Embracing the Muffin Man nickname, he playfully changed his profile picture to, you guessed it, the guy who lives on Drury Lane. This rivalry is a perfect example of how intense emotions and a dash of humor can make the hockey world even more fascinating. And now, drumroll please, we've reached the pinnacle of our list, and it's a rivalry that needs no introduction. It's the showdown you probably saw coming from a mile away. Tom Wilson versus Ryan Reaves. But let's be clear, these two aren't sharing a cold one together anytime soon. Instead, they're about as close to sworn enemies as it gets in the hockey world. Their feud isn't a secret. It's out in the open for all to see. The animosity between Wilson and Reaves has reached a boiling point, and it's no wonder why.
Wrist shot from Ovechkin, blocked, and he got buried. A check it was Wilson. Right on cue by Reaves. And Ovechkin with the body on Reaves. Wilson's over, and Reaves dumps him.
When an opponent not only gives you a concussion, but also autographs copies of you in the fetal position, it's crystal clear that there's no love lost between them. Tom Wilson, known for his physical style of play, isn't exactly a saint on the ice either. He's made his fair share of headlines for controversial hits and plays. So, in case you haven't pieced it together yet, Tom Wilson's name is firmly planted at the #1 spot on the Grim Reaper's list of hockey's most despised foes.
Now we have a scrap here. Ryan Reaves is attacked by Tom Wilson. And Reaves goes down. Bit of a wrestling match.
It's a rivalry that's bound to keep fans on the edge of their seats whenever these two giants clash on the ice. And there you have it, folks. The world of hockey is not just about goals, assists, and dazzling plays. It's also about rivalries, grit, and the heated battles that keep us on the edge of our seats.
Back to the ice by McKegg. Fox moving in from the point. Here's McKegg. Out in front for Reaves. He scores! His first goal as a New York Ranger.
From Ryan Reaves' intense clashes with fellow players to the epic showdown with Tom Wilson, these rivalries remind us why we love the sport so much. So, whether it's a friendly exchange of chirps or an all-out brawl, hockey's rivalries add that extra layer of excitement and drama to the game. Who knows what new feuds will ignite on the ice next? Keep your eyes peeled and your popcorn ready, because in the world of hockey, you can always expect the unexpected. Before we wrap things up, don't forget to show your support by smashing that like button and hitting subscribe for more thrilling hockey stories. Stay tuned for more exciting updates from the world of hockey.